Okay, Friday afternoon, tools and cars, showing you some cool cars and cool tools. The turbo is up and running and was out for a great drive today. It absolutely rips. I love this car. On the tool front, we have a couple new tools today. Everybody raves about Tekton tools, and honestly, I hadn't had any before, so I got a little sampling of some Tekton tools. They have these discontinued hard-handled screwdrivers, which are a great deal at 21 bucks. 3 slotted, 3 Phillips, and they are going to live right on the top of my toolbox in these slots right here. So, and we'll always have Phillips and regular. Are they my best screwdrivers? Heck no. I like the Weirers, I like the Weehas, but these will live right here, and if they get used for prying, no problem. They get used for screwdriving, no problem. They're a little bit longer than normal screwdrivers as well. What else did we get? We got some sockets. Nothing special. We got a couple of sockets to fill in for my snap-on set. I am missing an 8 and I'm missing an 11 on my snap-on set. I already have a full 3/8 drive snap-on set here that doesn't have any missing sockets. But I don't like having empty holes in my thing, so I grabbed a couple Tektons until I get around to replacing the snap-ons. Same with some deeps here. We have a 20 millimeter, which will probably never get used, but it will fill the hole, so it doesn't look like there's a tool missing when I go to check. And we also have a 10 and 11 millimeter, a 1/2 inch deep. That will actually come in handy. But mostly I just kind of wanted to check out the Tekton sockets. I'd say they're pretty much the equivalent of Icon, very similar. They're Taiwanese made. They're not snap-on quality, but they are decent snap-on sockets. They're a little bit nicer and a lot more expensive. What else? We got these Tekton little mini pry bars. Kind of cool. Also pretty inexpensive. They have a nice handle. They're not as small as some of the really tiny ones, which I find too small. And these are going to live right here. Perfect little spots for them. Side of the toolbox. We have our snap-on pick. What other new tools do we have? We have these Koken spinners are kind of cool. They're just a little 3/8 inch, and I have it in 1/4 inch as well. Spinner that you can put on a socket. And you put it in between the socket and a 3/8 inch drive. And then you can spin it with your hand, tighten it up, and then finish it up with the ratchet. What else? We got a Tekton 20 millimeter wrench. I had in my wrench drawer an old 21 millimeter wrench. We had a Pittsburgh kind of crappy Chinese wrench. Not bad, actually. It's fine for the number of times it gets used. But I wanted to see what the Tekton wrenches were like, and they're definitely nicer than the Phillips. And again, not as nice as a Mac or Matco or Falcom or Usag, but very decent wrench. I think it was like less than 10 bucks. And that will live right there and fill up that empty slot with a quality tool. That's about it. Oh, one more thing. This was a Koken swivel socket that somebody recommended. It is it's like a ball end swivel instead of being a universal joint. And haven't tried it yet, but I think it should actually be kind of cool. I have a little too much going on here with the spinner as well, but nice to have a ball end spinner. That's it. Cool cars, cool tools. See you next time.